Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to show you how I made this really pretty red and green Christmas set. So let's jump right into it. So first things first, I'm starting off with my long square nail tips, and then I went ahead and buffed those with just a mini buffer from Shein. And then after that I went ahead and dusted the nails off, made sure there's no dust left on the nails, and then I went ahead and used my base coat gel and added a nice even layer to all of the nails. This is a step that you don't necessarily have to do, but I like doing it to add some extra structure and strength, and it really makes them feel really strong, like almost like acrylic nails, like identical to them. So after that, I'm going in with my nude base color. This one is from Amazon. All of my favorite nude base gel colors from Amazon are in my Amazon storefront. So after that, I'm going to go ahead and put one layer and then cure after every layer. And for this color, I think I need like about 2 to 3 layers depending on how opaque I want the background to be. So now I'm going ahead and grabbing my favorite red gel polish. This one is from Nail Reserve. This one is called BFF, I believe, but I have like 3 favorite reds from them that I rotate between, and I love all of them. I will put them in the description box down below. In case you guys ever want to purchase from Nail Reserve, I do have a code with them, and my code is going to be also in the description. I just forget to advertise my code a lot of the time, and it can save you guys money because I always use these gel polishes in almost every single video. So always check the description box if you guys are looking for a code in case you can't find one sometimes. For example, I recently got a code with Nails Bling Supply. If you guys have been watching my channel for a while, I talked about this, I think, in one of my other videos. I got a code with them, and I have always used their nude base gel colors, but I would always look for a code from an ambassador, and I could never find any ambassador codes anywhere. So now that I have one, it's just like a game changer. And now when I recommend products to you guys that I actually love and use every single day, I could actually have a code for you so that you could save some money. I know how expensive it is, especially when you need to buy a bunch of different gel polishes. It adds up so fast. So yeah, I think it's like probably a misconception. Some people might think that, like, I don't know if people think this. I'm not a huge YouTuber, but a lot of people get stuff sent to them, and I don't. I actually purchase like 95% of the stuff that I use, and any other time it's something that they'll send me to try out, but it's very like rare. I only get like product maybe every few months, if even that. So yeah, I just want to be transparent with you guys, and I don't want you guys to think that I'm like, you know, I don't know, trying to advertise my code or anything just because of money or something. It's really difficult, just that's why I wanted to like make a little disclaimer. It's really difficult to find people that are actually genuine and talk about products that they actually love. That's like the biggest thing that I hate, is like when people advertise something just because they're being paid to say it or something. I only advertise things that I actually use, and I know some people might say that, and maybe they mean it, maybe they don't, but I actually do. And it's even hard because sometimes I'll go on TikTok just to try to search up a new nail product. Like I looked up best rhinestone gel earlier, and I think a bunch of people were getting paid to like say Macart rhinestone gel, and I've advertised it for my charms, but I never got paid to say it ever. So it's like, that's the thing. It's like, do they actually think it's good? Have they actually tried it, or are they just saying that? And every single video I was seeing on TikTok was Macart rhinestone gel, Macart rhinestone gel, Macart rhinestone gel. And I feel like it's like a reason, like there's a reason for that. You know what I mean? Like, I know it's really popular, but I don't know. Sometimes it's hard to find genuine people. So I just don't want to be one of those non-genuine ones. And then basically I'm just chattering like always, but here I am adding a candy cane type of design with the red and then a little bit of a lighter red. And then after I'm done with that, I added some gold. The gold is from Nails by Dev. It's a really beautiful one. It is called I actually don't remember what it's called, but it is going to be in the description box. And then with the same red color that I was using, I went ahead and started to create the pattern for the plaid design that's going to be on the pointer finger. And then I went ahead and did a more darker red for the middle finger because I'm going to have to put some glitter on top of this. So I wanted the red to stand out a little bit more. I think that was my thought process. I can't remember why I went in with the darker red, but yeah, I'm doing the darker red French here. And I am going to have to use a sugar glitter, which honestly, you guys, is so annoying to have to use because it doesn't last. So you have to take some extra precautions or extra steps to make sure that it actually lasts. So I already cured the red, and then now I'm going in with my McCart rhinestone gel, and I'm going to go ahead and add it all over only the red part. Normally, something I would actually recommend that's better is I would recommend you put like a big dollop of this type of gel on a paint palette. It does not have to be this one. It could be any type of like builder gel or really thick viscosity type of gel that you could use for stones. As long as it doesn't make the nail too bulky, as long as it's kind of like self levels a little bit. And then you're going to mix it with like a little bit of the red gel polish or whatever color you're using, and then go in and go over the French again with that instead of just the clear gel like I did, because then the red will still be able to show through. I went over it with clear and it was perfectly fine, but that's just something that's might be a little bit better. And while it's still wet, I did go ahead and dump the glitter on there, and then I did put it into cure, and I made sure to cure it for at least a full 2 minutes just because the light has to really penetrate through the glitter that's on the nail. So now I'm going ahead and adding more of the plaid type of design. So I went ahead in with some thicker lines now, and I did already add a top coat. Now what I'm doing is I am going in with the McCart rhinestone gel after it's all cured. So now I'm going in with the McCart rhinestone gel, and I'm going to be creating the lines where I'm going to dump the glitter on top of. The glitter that I'm using is literally one from Dollar Tree, because I really needed a red glitter and I just happened to be there and they had this fine red glitter that was perfect. So I was like, okay, perfect. I needed this. And it works really good. You can get the best fine glitters from Michaels, and you can even get them on Amazon for cheaper now. So I don't know how much Michaels ones are anymore. I haven't really purchased them from there in a long time, but I used to always get my glitter from Michaels. But always check Amazon and maybe even Shein now. I'm not really sure where everybody buys their glitters from, but yeah, that's where I would recommend. And then now I'm going in with a really good amount of the McCart rhinestone gel, and I'm going ahead and I am applying it here to this ring finger in like it's gonna be like a cascading kind of ombre diamonds, I don't know, type of design. And it's gonna be a mixture of red stones and gold stones. So this hand is red and gold, and then the other hand is gonna be like an emerald green and gold. So I love the two-tone colors. I love doing two different hands. It's like my favorite type of design. It's just so fun, and when people are like down to do something like this, it makes me so excited to do it because it's funner for me, honestly. Like, think about having like, obviously I have the best job ever. I wouldn't trade it for anything in the world. But like imagine having to do nails every single day, and like you always have to do 2 sets of the exact same thing. So when you get to switch it up and do 2 different hands, it makes it so much funner for the nail artist or the nail tech. So if you guys are ever down, like, I know some people watch me that don't do nails. Like, if you guys are ever down to do two different hands, maybe your nail tech will be really excited, or your nail artist. So always let them know, just because, you know, it's funner for us because we get to do 2 different things. And yeah, so here I am kind of spreading around little crystals. These crystals that are in the very center, I'm sorry, but they are going to get covered with top coat. They're small enough that you're not going to be able to tell, and it's just a little more difficult to try to go around them. I do try to go around it as much as I can, but If they get covered, it's not a big deal at all. You don't have to worry about that. And then because this is a rhinestone gel glue, it's thicker. There is going to be like a little bit of glue that might come out on the sides or something like that. Don't worry about that, because when you top coat, it's all going to be smooth together. I had someone ask me that in a comment a few minutes, like, if not a few minutes ago, but like maybe a few hours ago now today. And I did reply, but just in case any of you guys are beginners and you guys are wondering like why there's extra glue around the stones and you're worried about that, don't worry about it. Just top coat afterwards and you should be perfectly fine. I would not recommend top coating after you apply the stone. I would not recommend applying top coat before your crystals, because sometimes they might not stick, especially if you're using a UV type of glue like the McCart rhinestone gel. I think it doesn't work that good when it's cured on top of top coat. So cure that first, like do your rhinestones first and then top coat afterwards. For example, on this middle finger, I couldn't do that. I could not top coat afterwards. I had to top coat first. So that's why I made sure to use a stronger glue. This is a glue that is almost like the Zule's Bling adhesive. It is a very thick consistency type of glue that is very, very strong. And this one is going to make sure that the stones do not come off. And the reason being is because I had that sugar glitter there on the middle finger, so there was no way for me to really top coat around that without getting it all over the sugar glitter. So I had to, unfortunately, top coat first, and then you could like buff a little bit where you're going to put the stones and then put on a really good glue. But do not use a McCart rhinestone gel. Like use like a resin type of glue, you know what I mean? And you should be okay as long as you buff the surface and everything. I know like getting your rhinestones to last is one of the most difficult things, and it is so frustrating because even if you make one tiny mistake or you forget a step, the rhinestone will fall off, and it's so freaking annoying. Like I hate that. But yeah, so this is what it looked like afterwards. I'm over here talking and talking and talking, but once everything was nice and top coated, or here I am top coating the pinky, I'm going to go ahead and cure it and make sure everything is sealed in. I think I forgot to record this step, but I did go in and add some extra glue around the edges of the big stones and made sure to really seal in anything that is being lifted up off the nail. You need to do that so that your stones and your charms or whatever are not getting caught on everything. They might still get caught a little bit, but they're not going to get caught as easily or pop off as easily as long as you seal around the edges. You could even get a little bit of the McCart rhinestone gel, squeeze it onto a paint palette, and then grab your liner brush, like a liner brush that's not too long or whatever you want, and then seal around the edges with the liner brush. That's going to help it be more seamless if you don't want like a bulky type of look. Of course, I mean, no one wants a bulky look, but it'll just help you be more precise, I guess I could say. And then now I'm going to be doing the same exact thing on the other hand, but in a green. So this green is also from Nail Reserve. I will put it in the description box. It is a really beautiful green. It is like a perfect, not like it's like an emerald. I don't know how to explain it. It's like an emerald, but more on the blue tone side or teal side rather than a really saturated green type of side. I don't know how to explain it. And then this is going to be the secondary color. So on the other hand, it was a dark red and a lighter red, and this one is going to be the darker green and then the lighter minty type of green. And I think the inspo for this one was Cheyenne's nails. I don't know exactly. I can't remember, but I can't find the inspo photo anymore. But the one she sent me, I think it was Cheyenne's nails, just because I know her work so good, and she's on Instagram. So shout out to her if she's the creator of this design. And then I'm doing these little lines. I did also do it on the red hand. I think I just forgot to record it. And then this is just the plaid design. But yeah, so I kind of let you guys watch that hand without me blabbering on and on because I talk so much. But here I'm finishing up the second hand, and I think I'm going to go back to exclusively using the Nailsslayedbyval Bling adhesive. I just always hate how the bottle gets all crusty, but I think I have to because that's the best glue I literally ever used. It doesn't cloud that much as other glues, and I just have been having so many issues with glue lately. So I think I'm just going to go back to my Nailsslayedbyval Bling adhesive, and I think I'm going to do a wear test. I think I'm going to do my whole hand full of Nailsslayedbyval Bling adhesive glue, and obviously I know it works because Nailsslayed does her nails with it, but I think I want to try it back out and see what happens. But anyways, you guys, that's pretty random. This is what it looks like before I filed. If you're new to my channel, I always leave a little room on the bottom when I do any type of rhinestones because I need to file them afterwards to make sure the shape is nice and crisp. And this was her full order. I absolutely fell in love with those cow nails at the very top, you guys, and I was so pissed at myself that I did not film them. I was so mad, but they turned out adorable. If you guys do want to see something like that, I can do another one, and maybe I can give it away or something like that here on my channel. So let me know what you guys think. If you guys enjoyed the video, please don't forget to leave a like and don't forget to subscribe. I really appreciate it, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.